Hello everyone, Indie Crafter here, and welcome to episode 7 of our Minecraft Survival series. In our last episode, we built these 3 farmhouses behind me, as well as filled in these crop fields. We got lots of wheat going, we got some melons in the distance here, and we got some pumpkins way back there in the far distance. And I also have a bunch more carrots. I've been using my Fortune 3 axe here to harvest these and replant them, and so I've got quite a good patch going. I'd like to continue to fill this in behind me, but also I'd like to also get a bunch of potatoes as well as some beetroots, just to have a variety of crops here in the village. And so I think what we're going to do at the beginning of this episode is to head over to that village that we saw in the distance over, I believe it's over behind me over here. And so I think that's what we're going to do first. So let's head over to our project board, and because that's kind of going in the right direction. And we will take a look at the build that we're going to do for today, and then we'll head over to that village. Alright, so let's take a look at our project book and see what we've got going for today. We've already crossed off these farmhouses and the crop farms, and I think we're going to visit that village next. That's the next thing on our list of things to do here. But I think we're going to build a stone bridge. There's a little area that I want to expand the village to in the near future, and in order to get over there I want a bridge, because it's a real pain in the butt to keep going all the way down this ravine and then coming all the way back to the other side. So I want to build a bridge right over here, and we're going to do one of those little arch bridges. It's going to just kind of arch up ever so slightly and then come back down on the other side. We'll put some lights in here as well and kind of terraform around the area to kind of give it just kind of look of having been here for a while. But before we do that, let's head over to that village, and I think we're going to take this river right here and just kind of follow the river all the way down until we kind of get in the general direction of where we want to be over here. But let's head on out. Alright, so there it is in the distance, and oh my goodness, it is a zombie village. Great, just what we need, more zombies. Okay, so this is a zombie village, and you know what, this is kind of rare. You don't get to see zombie villages very often, so I'm kind of eager to see if there's any of them still left in here. Look around here. And I'm not seeing anything just yet. Down in here. Okay. Let's see, we got a cartographer here. Let's see what we got in here. Nothing good. Okay, let's go up here. And oh, look, we got some carrots, some more carrots. I got some beetroot. Okay, that's good. Let's go over to this other farm right up here and see if we've got some potatoes. Yep, we got some potatoes. Okay, so we'll grab those. Okay. I am not seeing any zombie villagers in here. It's usually populated with zombie villagers and they get stuck inside. They won't come out. Alright. Let's see. Wonder if they fell into... Sometimes they will go out and they might fall into a water hole, if there is one. Ooh, don't want to fall down there. Okay. Well, I'm not seeing any. But that doesn't mean that they weren't here before. They could have all just kind of come out of there and died. And oh, we got a blacksmith here. Okay. And let's just take a little look around here and see if maybe they've kind of gone down. Oh, hey, there we go. There's the pillager tower that we saw in the distance as well. So it's really close to this village. Not sure we're gonna want to do a village transformation of this particular village because it's so close to that pillager tower, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Let's see. Are there any guys down in here? No, nothing down in there. Okay. Well, I guess this place is pretty well empty. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to go ahead and jump off camera here, and I'm going to gather a bunch of these webs here. I'm going to cut them up, make them into string, because when you hit these webs and you don't have silk touch on there, then it gives you string. And I really don't care about the webs at this point. I kind of want the string. So I'm going to get that. I think I'm going to grab these things as well, and grab these bookcases. I think I'm just going to end up getting the books, but I'm going to grab as many of these workstations as I can out of here, and then once I've got all that stuff gathered up, then I will come back to you and kind of show you what we've got so far. Alright, so I was able to clear out the entire village. I got all the crops out of here. I got all the cobwebs down. So it's pretty cleaned out. I decided not to take the beds and just leave those here. The only workstation I decided to take was this brewing stand. I didn't really have a whole lot of space for things, and I forgot to bring my ender chest with me to dump some of this stuff into. So we'll head back to the village. But before we do, I wanted to show you one more thing. So let me hop down here. So as I was cleaning this place out, I was over here at these ones, and I noticed in the distance over here was an ocean. So let me go over here, and I will show you what I found in the ocean. Right down there. There you go. There's our first ocean monument. So let me just run down there real quick. Ooh, there's a little dolphin. Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 structures down here on this ocean monument. So we will come back over here at some point in the future, have a little adventure, and we'll start digging out around here, and we will find ourselves some chests in here. And hopefully there will be in there a treasure map that will lead to a treasure chest that will itself have a heart of the sea inside of it. So I've got all these coordinates kind of marked down here now, so I know exactly where this is. And in a future episode, we'll come back here and we'll plunder all this and hopefully find some treasure maps to get some treasure. But till that time, let's head back over to the to our base, and we will get started on our building project for today. Okay, so we are back, and I've got my bridge all set up here as to where I want it to go, and I kind of know how far it's going to be from one side to the other. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to build up a 3-wide bridge that's going to go. It's going to go slightly up, and then it's going to go back down on the other side. And I'll build up some walls around the outside, just as kind of a guardrail. And so what I'm going to do is do this as a time lapse, and you can kind of watch me do it from a third-person view, and then I will come back when we are all done. Okay, so there we go. Bridge is finished, and just as I was telling you before, this kind of makes a nice little arch going up here and then coming back down on the other side. I put some lights over the top so that nothing bad spawns on here, and we kind of have a nice little lighted path here. I'm going to terraform this down here around the side here, maybe put some bushes kind of hanging over, maybe some vines along the side here, and just kind of terraform out this area to make it look all nice. Maybe throw some leaves and some bushes back in here. In fact, let me grab a few of those, and I can just kind of throw some of those in here right now. Throw a little bit of that in here. Maybe throw a little bit in on the other side here. Maybe down here a little bit. And up here. And back around here. And maybe this one right up here. Okay. So just a little bit up there like that, and we got a nice little lighted path going up through here. And this takes us all the way over to the other side, and this nice little hilly area over here, and we can build some more buildings up on this side to kind of expand our village and expand our base. Also on the other side, it kind of got me thinking that perhaps over here on this other side, right down here, it's got a nice little stair step going down here. So maybe in a future episode, or even off camera, I'll build a little bit of a stair step going down here, perhaps to a dock, and maybe kind of terraform this out a little bit. Build a little dock in here so that we can have a boat that can go all the way up river there to that village again. Since I cleared it out, you know, maybe at some point in the future we can terraform, or we can transform that into a working village as well, and kind of connect these two together. But I think that's going to do it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, hit that like button, and as always, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Hit the notification bell for upcoming videos in this series, but until next time, Indie Crafter signing off.